Hey everybody, it's me, Taylor King with Redline Real Estate. You may remember me from such films as August Market Report, July Market Report, and the award-winning June Market Report. But this isn't a market report, this is a bit of an educational video. And I made this video for people that are thinking of moving to Calgary. Maybe you're in Vancouver, maybe you're in the GTA or around Montreal, or maybe you're on the East Coast. And I'm not here to give you all the great reasons to move to Calgary because enough has been said about that. I mean, about our clean air and water, our low crime, the mountains and foothills right next to us, the friendly people here, the good jobs, the low taxes. Enough's been said about all of those things. And above all, for the purposes of this video, affordable housing. That's what I'm here to talk about. And that's a big reason that a lot of my clients are calling me and emailing me and messaging me on Instagram and saying, "Hey, what's a good neighborhood to come move into Calgary, and what's the cost of housing like there?" So this video is for those people that are considering the move out here, and I want to show you what you can afford. So I've selected 19 examples that are live on the market right now in Calgary. Today's September 29th, 2021. And I'm going to show you 19 homes. I'm looking at 4 different property types from apartments to townhomes to semi-detached duplexes, right, to detached single-family homes. And I'm looking across 5 different price ranges. So without further ado, I'll start from the bottom. So this is what you can afford in Calgary for $150,000. I'm going to show you an apartment, a townhome, and a semi-detached. I don't have a detached $150,000 house to show you because it doesn't exist. You're not going to find a detached house in Calgary for 150 grand. Sorry, but yes, you can buy a home in Calgary for 150,000. Here are some examples. So the townhome you see there in the upper right, that's a 1975 townhome in Pembroke Meadows, and it is just over 900 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It's got a basement. They're asking $134,000 for that. Now, Pembroke Meadows, I want to say this first. There isn't really a bad community in Calgary. There are some more desirable than others, of course, across a spectrum, but that's all relative because in my opinion, there is not a community in Calgary where you wouldn't feel safe having your kids walk to school, or where you wouldn't feel safe walking alone at night. This is a safe city. The crime is low, and even in some of the more like working class communities, like where this townhome is, Pembroke Meadows, it's a very friendly, safe community. And yeah, you can get a cute little townhouse for $146,000. Now, the next one I'll show you, or I'll tell you about, is that apartment. So that apartment in your upper left corner, price of that is $150,000, and that's a little 1-bedroom, 1968. It's kind of a cool, like mid-century building, 5-story apartment, and that's in Lower Mount Royal. So that's centrally located. That's right downtown, right off of 17th Ave. And it's a cute little renovated single-bedroom apartment. That one is 468 square feet. Could be a great little Airbnb if the condo bylaws allow that. Could be a great little pied-à-terre to just, maybe somewhere to crash while you're in town. Centrally located, $150,000. And then the semi-detached that you see on your lower left there, this is really cool too. This is in Pine Ridge. This is in the Northeast. Again, this is like a working class neighborhood. There's younger blue collar families and that sort of thing. Not a bad place to live at all. And I chose that interior shot because it has these cool ceilings and beams. And it's a really cool little bi-level duplex, a 1975 building with some renovations, and 150 grand for that. So yeah, $150,000. That's less money than a loaded BMW 7 Series or Mercedes S-Class. That's like a $500 a month mortgage with 20% down. You could buy a house, buy a duplex. Can't buy a house. My next price category is up to $300,000. And I had to move myself to the middle here because I was able to find a few detached homes for $300,000. So let me tell you about these examples that I've selected. So the semi-detached one, lower left, that's in Dover, that's in the southeast. Older community, that's a 1970 house. And this one, pretty decent shape, 900 square feet, 5 bedrooms in that. And there's actually an illegal secondary suite. So you could rent out the basement in that house for probably another, $600 or $700 a month and effectively live there for free. My next $300,000 property, if you look at that apartment in the top left, that is a single bedroom apartment at Keynote 1, which is a really nice building. It's a 2009 building, great amenities there, views of the city. This is just a single bedroom downtown apartment, high rise downtown apartment. This particular one is on the 20th floor, and that's a really nice building. That's a newer building, single bedroom, under $300K. Now, for $300K in Calgary, you have a whole selection of apartments. There are 2-bedroom apartments you can get for $300,000. There's almost 2,000 apartments on the market in Calgary right now. It's a buyer's market, so if you're into the apartment lifestyle, the high-rise lifestyle, the downtown lifestyle, Calgary's got something for you. For $300,000 or less, you'll have no trouble finding a nice one. My next one, if you look in your upper right at that townhome, that's one of my listings actually, and that's in New Brighton, which is kind of a suburban family community, a newer community. This is a 2010 building, and it has 2 master suites. So the layout of this one floor is 2 master bedrooms, each with their own 4-piece ensuite, plus sort of a den area, open concept main floor, and a double garage with a little flex room behind the garage. So you've got almost a 1,200 square foot townhouse with an attached double garage for $300,000. That's what you can get for $300,000 in Calgary. One more on there. If you look in the bottom right, that is a detached home for $300,000. You're not going to find very many like that. And this one, I would consider a fixer-upper, okay, to put it nicely. But, and this is in Abbeydale in the Northeast, which actually just won an award. There was a feature that I just read, said one of the best communities to invest in. So again, there aren't any bad communities in Calgary, and this is an area where there's lots of kids and young families and decent schools and parks. So you can get a detached home, a fixer-upper, mind you, but a detached home with a yard. And I think this one even has a double detached garage. And this is on a 46-foot wide lot. This is a 5,000 square foot lot, so a full-size city lot with serviceable bungalow and a double garage for $300,000. So, if you're watching this from the GTA or from Vancouver, this might seem crazy. Like, these prices might seem kind of crazy to you, what you can buy for $300,000. So my next price category is I'll show you some $500,000 properties in no particular order. Let me show you the semi-detached first, or talk about the semi-detached first. So that's what you're going to see in that lower left corner of the screen there, and that is in Evanston. That is a 2014 building, and that's a nice duplex, a 3-bedroom duplex with a double garage, almost 2,000 square feet above grade. And Evanston is a really nice community. It's all new. I still own a townhome in there. It's a great area, full of schools, a lot of young families in there. That's in the northwest, close to parks, close to transit, really all around great area. Can't go wrong in Evanston. And that semi-detached home is priced at $489,000. So you get $11,000 change for your $500K, and you get a nice yard too. My next one, that detached house you see in the lower right, that's in Harvest Hills, which is kind of north central, technically northeast, but kind of north central. Used to be a golf course community, and close to transit. Again, schools, shopping, pretty nice area. Over 1,700 square feet on that, a 4,200 square foot lot, 5 bedrooms in that house, fully finished basement and everything. And that's a house that's in good shape. And they've got that priced at $498,800, so under $500,000. Now, that's just one example. There's lots and lots of detached homes you can get in good areas in Calgary for under $500,000. That's just kind of a random example I decided to show you. As far as an apartment, what you see in the upper left there, that's a really swanky new apartment in the downtown East Village, which is over the last 10 years has been totally revitalized, and everything's new in there, and there's cool restaurants and shops. There's Fort Calgary, there's the Riverwalk. It's a really beautiful area, great spot to be. And that is a 2-bedroom apartment in the Evolution building, and 881 square feet, really nice amenities there. 499, 800. So you get a beautiful apartment, a beautiful downtown apartment in a hip, rejuvenated area in Calgary for under $500K. And one more, the townhome. So that's going to be in your upper right corner. That's in Hillhurst. That's centrally located. That's an old community, and this is a newer building. That's a 2017 building. And that's a 2-story townhouse. And that comes with underground parking, 2 bedrooms, let's see, over 1,300 square feet above ground, and a beautiful, stylish, almost new townhome, centrally located, like pretty much downtown, for $499, $999. Okay, so moving on, we're going to look at my next price category. Went up to $750K. Now, I'll start with the semi-detached. So you look on the lower left, that's a gray infill 2014, almost new, and that is in Richmond, centrally located. That's in the southwest, relatively centrally located, 22nd Avenue and 24th Street Southwest. And that's a beautiful modern semi-detached home, 4 bedrooms, 1,650 square feet above ground, a finished basement, and for parking, a detached double garage for $750K. And you could, I mean, in a semi-detached, you could be in any part of the city you wanted at $750K, depending on the level of house that you wanted to buy. If you look at the apartment on your upper left there, that is a sub-penthouse in the Royal, in the Beltline, right downtown, high-rise building. That's a 2019 building. 2-bedroom luxury apartment, sub-penthouse luxury apartment, over 1,000 square feet, underground parking, incredible amenities in that building for $744,900. So you can get a absolutely beautiful luxury apartment under $750 in Calgary. The townhome, if you look in that upper right corner there, that's in Mission, and that's riverfront, a waterfront property in Mission. So that's right downtown, like walking distance to all the cool stuff, all the best restaurants and lounges and that sort of thing. And that is a let's see here, 1,850 square foot townhome, 2 bedrooms, double attached garage on the river, and that is $750,000. One more. The detached home in your lower right corner there, that is in Oak Ridge. That's close to the reservoir. Beautiful area, very desirable area. That's a 1972 house. Now that one's 5 bedrooms. It's 1,800 square feet above ground. But keep in mind that was just a random selection for $750K in Calgary. I don't know if there's a neighborhood you could not afford a detached house, and depending on how nice of a house you want. But this is an example of a really nice house in a desirable area for $750K on a full-size lot. Actually, it's an oversized lot, 7,300 square foot lot, lots of space there. And then let me show you what you can get for $1 million. For $1 million in Calgary, you can live wherever you want. You can live in any part of town, any type of house. These are just some examples that I'll show you. So $1 million townhome, that brick one that you see there, that's in Sunnyside. That's right on Memorial Drive. That's a 2007 building and a really beautiful modern infill townhome, almost 1,800 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. For parking, there's a single detached garage, but that's almost as central as you can get. That's right on Memorial Drive. Beautiful spot. The next one, the apartment, on the upper left there, if you want to spend $1 million in an apartment in Calgary, I mean, you have your choice of a handful of really swanky penthouses, um, beautiful buildings with really rich in amenities if you really want to live that condo lifestyle. This one here is corner of 9th Street and 16th Southwest, right in the Beltline, right downtown, and totally loaded with amenities. It's a 1,300 square foot sub penthouse. Again, 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and you want to spend $1 million on an apartment in Calgary. I mean, you can name your spot. There's very few apartments that you couldn't have your choice of for $1 million in Calgary. For semi-detached on the lower left there, that's a really cool 2013 infill in South Calgary. That is the name of a community, South Calgary. You might also know it as Marda Loop. And really hip, trendy, popular area, great restaurants and shopping and cool outdoor stuff. And that's a 5-bedroom semi-detached, 3.5 bathrooms with a double garage, and really cool. If you go through the pictures, click the link and go through all 50 pictures of it. Almost 2,400 square feet, pretty spectacular home for $999,000 in a great location. And my last one, my $1 million detached house, you look on the bottom right there, that is a 1976 house in Pump Hill, and on over a 1/4 acre, a gigantic pile lot. This is a prestigious community. That's a 3,400 square foot house above ground, plus a big garage, gigantic yard. And for $1 million in Calgary, you can pretty much pick any community that you want. You can pick what school you want. You can be wherever you want for $1 million in Calgary. You've got lots and lots of options. So that's just one random one. And again, big luxury home from the 70s in a highly desirable area. And that's what you can get for $1 million. So if you're thinking of moving to Calgary, I hope you found that helpful. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. My handle is @TaylorKingRealEstate. And give me a follow and give me a like and a subscribe. And I hope to share more stuff like this with you in the future.